Hi everyone, I'm Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to discuss our DIY diffuser kit where all the pieces are pre-cut for you, and in this case pre-finished. This is our basswood DIY diffuser kit based on the prime number 11. And you can see to the left we have the two side pieces, the top and the bottom, and then the little blocks which provide the depth for each particular well in the series. The back piece where the vertical diffuser slots fit into, and then next to the back piece we have the 4 horizontal pieces that go in the well, and then of course the well dividers themselves to the right. So today we're going to walk through a step-by-step assembly of these pieces, and we'll go from there. All right, as you can see here in the on the table, we have the back piece, and we are going to now insert the vertical well dividers. Now we need to use a special kind of glue for this because these units are sealed with a clear coat, so we need to use a special glue that will adhere to that, and we'll offer you a link on the site where you can go and find that kind of glue. So Carl's going to go ahead and actually walk us through the gluing and everything, and take it away, Carl. So he's going to put a little bit in the track. Okay, now he's going to insert each individual well divider into the slot. Everything is pre-cut, so you don't have to worry about it. As you can see, everything fits really nicely in there. And in this particular diffusion series, we have 5 well dividers. Okay, so there is step 1 of the process. We take the back piece, add glue to each dado, and insert the vertical well dividers. Our next step now is to put the top and bottom pieces on, and as you can see, those are dadoed out also. Everything is made for nice and easy for you. So all we have to do is put the glue in the dado. Carl makes it look easy. I'm sure he's done this before. So you might need a little more experience with it, but it's not hard. As you can see, he's just adding the glue. The glue is, has a nice controlled nozzle and dispenser, so it's easy to apply. Then a little bit on the edge to hold it. And then the top. And with the dados, you just simply line everything up. And then we have a top and bottom. Very good. All right, so we put the back piece, added the vertical well dividers in, glued those, and now we put our top and bottom on. All right, now we're ready to put our side pieces on. Carl's going to go ahead and glue the dados for the edges and the long edge, short edge and the long edge. And then he's going to secure the pieces in place, and then we're going to put some tape on them to hold them. Now you could use clamps. A lot of people don't have clamps. We're trying to make this as easy as possible for you. So we're going to use masking tape in this particular situation to give you an idea of the easy way to do it. So that's why you need tape. So we'll go ahead and put her back up there, and then Carl will tape it. And this way you don't need clamps. Trying to make this as easy as possible for you with the least amount of materials, the least amount of labor. And you can all glue this thing together in one step. And then of course you want to let it dry for a period of time, but then Carl will go ahead and repeat the procedure for the left side. Everything's dadoed out. Tolerances are good, so it's just glue and fit. Put a little tape to support and hold till it dries, and you're good to go. This is basswood with a medium dark stain on it and a couple coats of clear. That's what all the units will have. So that fits real sweet. A little bit of tape to hold it on that edge. And a little bit of tape to hold it on the other edge. All right, there you go. All right, now we need to tape the back side, because remember we put the glue on the dado, so Carl's going to put a little glue on the back, or a little tape on the back to hold it. So we tape the corners, and we're going to tape, you know, every foot or two on the diffuser to hold it. And then he's going to spin it around, and we're going to do the other side. You can see the tape on the edge there. Bring it to the edge of the table and repeat the procedure for this side. And as you can see, we have our box. It's coming together. It's got the sides and the edges and the back on, and we have our vertical dividers dividing each well. And then, of course, the next step will be to install the horizontal pieces in there, which we will get to. So as you can see, it's a pretty easy, simple process. Every piece is cut to fit. We test the tolerances before we send it to you to make sure every piece fits. Okay, we're ready for the final step, which is installing the horizontal pieces. Now you need to follow the diagram because you can see each of our blocks is a little bit different size. So you want to correspond the blocks to the proper well dimensions. And that's all outlined in the kit, so you'll be able to do that. So we're going to start with the first well, which is the shortest dimension series. See, so he's just going to put the block in there. They're all the same height. This helps you, you don't have to calculate height, you just have to glue blocks, and then we'll lay the horizontal piece on top of them. Obviously the blocks aren't finished because they don't show. No sense wasting time and labor to figure out anything else and spend money doing that. Okay, and then the horizontal piece lays in there on top of the blocks. And there's your first well of the diffuser. All right, our next well in this particular series is open. So we don't have to worry about what to do with that one. We just leave it open. So the next one is a little bit shorter. So you can see the block. Carl inserts that in there. And there's 3 blocks to each well because we divide it into thirds. That'll support the horizontal pieces quite nicely. Make it a little easier for you to assemble. You can see everything is cut to fit perfectly. So he's putting glue on both ends of the blocks. That way the block is glued to the unit and the horizontal pieces are glued then to the block. And then he's going to insert the horizontal pieces. Very nice. Okay. Repeat the procedure for the next well, because the 2 middle wells on most quadratic diffusers are always the same. So we just repeat the procedure here. Everything is pre-cut, everything is pre-measured, so all you have to do is assemble, and all you need is a little bit of glue and a little bit of masking tape. Duct tape probably would work just as well. Then he inserts the horizontal piece, and the block assures that you are at the correct depth for the frequencies that we need to diffuse in this particular unit. This is based on prime number 11. I'm sorry, this is based on prime 7. So, okay. Blocks again on the edge. Nice if everything went this easy together. But this is what you do when you get planning. This is what you get when you buy a kit. Everything pre-measured, pre-built, pre-finished for you. Pick your stain, and we can complement any decor for you. And there you go. So the best thing to do now is to let it dry for how long would you say, Carl?
2 hours and then 24 hours for it to like cure.
Okay. So 2 hours before you start moving it around, and then 24 hours really for a complete cure. So there you have it. There you have the kit for the prime number 7 diffuser. And everything is there for you. And as you can see, it's a pretty easy process. Thank you.